Right, I think I can now post a little bit more detail regarding last video. Um, an attempt has been made on my life, and it has been made as part of what I would consider now a hate crime. I have been targeted by a judge at Oxford County Court and that of one at Reading County Court. And this all stems from civil procedures that were orchestrated and instructed by my ex through his solicitor, and who's not too far based where I am. So what's happened, and I'll briefly try and summarise it as quickly as I possibly can. I am a victim of a vicious attack of corruption and bribery. I divorced my ex-husband remotely. He managed to gain custody of our child, and the ex-solicitors that I had corresponded and basically made a pact with his solicitor to hike the fees without justifying them and charge me and now steal the house and apply to steal the house while kicking me out by retaining my fees unlawfully. And this has been obviously subjected to various hearings which I have battled. Now, I'm pretty sure anyone that's done this, when you get something that isn't right, they will try anything to push it through, and that's exactly what's happening here. I have been in this house for over 22 years. I don't have any money. I don't have any legal representative. I can't get legal aid. Bono Pronus had looked at it and said, no, this is too complicated. If anything, I've learned. There have been 2 female district judges who have acted illegally, and there has been 1 recent female judge who is not following legislation. I can clearly say it. The one in Reading, I am sure, has been paid off through a third-party pot which is not linked to her, and that's via through social services and that through the back door with my ex. There is something definitely going on in here. It's not possible that to this day, 3 years down the line, that I still don't know what's been said, what's been written about me, the fact that my ex-solicitors didn't do the job that they were supposed to do and shut shop and left me in it and going against the Solicitors Act 1974. I need some help here. I'm desperately needing some help here. When speaking briefly to other solicitors firm, they've nearly fallen off their chair. Like, what the hell's been going on in here? Why have you not seen your child? What on earth, to get no access. There is something drastically wrong going on in here. You have rights. Those rights haven't been met. I have been barred from the school. To this day, I still don't know the reasons why I got barred from school, and that happened from the point, more or less, when my ex got custody of my child. I am a victim of a hate crime here. I believe I'm being targeted to be bumped off. I'm very, very serious about this. And I need help. I really do need help. They're trying to kill me off. To get to the point of getting suicidal to do the job for them. They are really doing a very nasty job in here. I'm based in the UK. I'm based in West Berkshire. My nickname is Tiz. My so-called mother that I've never had a relationship with took my dad to High Court and got custody of me. When my dad died, I finally met up with my half brother and spoke to my half sister, and my mother at the time started intervening in my private affairs regarding my ex-husband and the fact I was trying to do a divorce. I am a product of coercive, controlling, victimised behaviour. And I've been battling to get out of it. And the problem is, because I divorced my ex-husband, and I'm the second wife that has done this, it's an ego trip. And they have used every dirty tactic to try and kill me off. Tonight came close. I'm not going to lie. I just want to post that. I just want to let everybody know it's been really hard. So if anybody's been through this, or you've got a way around it and you've beaten the system by finding a way around, I'm more than sure this has got to sit in the High Court somewhere. They are now trying to get an order for an enforcement to get me out my own house. As I said, I'm paying my mortgage, I'm paying my bills. I've been in debt because of the whole scenario. This was all done deliberately. It's all been overlooked. There's been only 3 judges that have smelt a rat. And every time they've smelt a rat, it's always gone back to the same judge to make those irregular decisions. It's really quite peculiar behaviour that's been going on in here. So, someone please help me. The courts that I've been dealing with is Oxford County Court, or County Court of Oxford, and Reading County Court. And you will be no surprise if you've gone through this process who the culprits are, meaning which judges are trying to destroy my life for good. The worst thing about all of this is that a decision's been made where I'm supposed to get 70% of the sale of proceeds of the house, even though there's a final court order that says I can stay in the house during a sale. That's been overridden now. I've got less than 28 days to get out of my house after 22 years, with nowhere to go, no funds, and of course with the crisis of the system at the moment. Good luck with that one. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm really worried. I've done everything possible. I've not done anything wrong. Help. I really do need some help here. So if you get this message, please either pass it on or find someone that may be able to give me some help. I don't want to go on certain sites where they say, oh, you know, there's a charity here that you need to apply and everything else. Honest to goodness, it's not working. It's causing more strain and stress and time and everything else. So the 2 courts I've been battling with off my own back is Oxford County Court and Reading County Court. It is very unusual for the ex-solicitors to try and get a possession order. They've wrangled a route. As I said, I did a series tooth agreement with them. They dropped me right in it when I needed them most, when my child was taken. They did shut shop. I know when I saw the face of my ex-husband's solicitor when we went in court in August 2022, she smiled before we went in hearing. I knew it was a fix. I had this feeling. And 3 barristers were turned to the judge at the time, you know, if you take this child out of this mother's care, there's parental alienation, and there has been. So, congratulations, guys. You've killed a mother off. Well done.